No, there is no way. There is no way. Oh my goodness. And here we go. Here we go. I was a little few seconds behind. It was going to keep it over here, so keep it on that. And is there a reason why I cannot see my chat more? Oh my goodness. This is already scuffed. It's already scuffed. Don't save it, this people. It's over. It's over. Anyways, can we move? Can we move? Yes. Music, adjust. It's not started it before I hit the copyright or something. Hopefully, voice can be captured just fine. I don't have to scream across the room. The real question is who, what, where, when, and why. That's all of this. Where are we? Why are we? Who are we? What are we? What's irrelevant? Anything else ultimate is Dungeon Dice Monsters. Project I worked on. I did this for my Digimon, which I pretty much last year. So 2023 I started working on this. Yes, 2023. I think I technically started it 2022 originally in text format. Then I, after running through some ideas and short version is I like Dungeon Dice Monsters. Even though the game was far from perfect, I still liked it. But I felt it needed some fixing. This is my attempt at fixing that. And I mean, obviously I worked on it, so obviously creation bias. I obviously like it because I made it. So taking my word for it isn't exactly all that impressive. Like, well, of course you like it. Y'all worked on it. But anyways, I'm back to this because recently I finally did my own custom tile set. I had a little icon in there so you know where the monsters, a new dimension. Anyways, I get through the rules and we'll take hands up. First things first. Let us start by making our dice pool / decks. So, with Yugi, obviously, the bottom is based on Yu-Gi-Oh! So this one, similar premise. I don't think I'm gonna need any normal monsters. I'm gonna start by making my own build. My own dice pool / deck. Anyway. Oh. I thought someone took me away. Why is that random? I don't know. Who else is going to be here? I don't have any friends. My only friends is me, myself, and my brother. But he's not big into like I am. He's more into like VR chat and stuff. But again, irrelevant. First things first, we gotta look at the cards, and we gotta get the dice. So this is gonna be the important thing here because oh my goodness, it's loading. This is where it gets spicy because there's level 1, level 2, level 3. So all monsters have levels similar to the. If anyone's played Yu-Gi-Oh, you already know how this goes. It's not exactly rocket science. You got your dungeon master. Right. Each deck gets. The default is each deck gets 3 advanced dice. Now that's for more. That goes to more of the rules, but I added these specifically so that you could never kind of run out of dice. So I'm picking my hands and doing the quotation as if my VTuber is going to do that. He's too cheap to have working hands. In fact, he might as well not even have it. He might as well just be a head on his stick. But anyways, let's finish getting everything out first. So yeah, levels only go up to level 5 technically, which are the special. It has to load it. Right, because monsters have tokens. Yes, can't forget tokens. Right, monsters have tokens. Let's start by pulling out you, and we're going to make it. I want to make it fit. This is a tight fit. That's what she said. Giggity! Anywho, Stop. Stop it. Just get some help. Set up before we start making everything. We gotta know what we're working with here. Okay. Scoot you over here. Scoot you over here. Scoot you over here. Scoot you over here. What your mom be calling it? Yep. I do need to update one card technically, so I want to pick from the bottom of the pre-builds. There's one card I did update, and I keep forgetting to upload it fully. It's this guy here. We get the fun part of doing all of this. No, it's not going to show it because top. Spell card. We are looking for the cheerful coffin. Right? What cheerful coffin? Yeah, cheerful coffin. And did you do the thing? You did not do the thing. Why you no do the thing? Did I? You know, I really like that my mouse disappears when I'm trying to click stuff in this one for some reason. I like not seeing my mouse because you don't need to see it. I already know where it's going. What's highlighted? Cloud. Upload. Please. And thank you. Thank you. We have to fix that thing. That thing was broke. Not broke. It was oh, because I will. Oh. Quit. I did not have it alphabetically sorted. Here I thought I did. Well, I guess I'm not as smart as I thought I was. I just had it sorted based on some arbitrary. Anyways, irrelevant. He goes in there. That's done. I like how I do that, and yet I'm probably still not saving it regardless, so it doesn't really mean anything. But the basics here. All builds have 3 advanced dice. So in the event you go through all your other cards / dice, still have these 3 to roll. That's since you never take out. Because you don't really have it. Anyways, yeah, Game Masters. I'm gonna make it here. What's that thing again? It looks like there's 2 images of her. It's irrelevant. Don't think about it. It's just a thing. Yo, Dragon Maids. Nasty. Who wants to play Dragon Maids? Come on. Actually surprised I did not do a zombie deck. One of those Zambonis. Let me get these up. Obviously, for some folks, I did play with things, change things. Who cares? Irrelevant. Flip it off. Flip it off. Flip it off. Yeah. Each dice pool deck consists of 24. Well, the way I have the rule set is that your deck and dice pool must mirror each other at all times. With very when the cards their card is still in your deck, and your dice in your dice pool when they're played. So when the card's played from your deck out to and you have the active play zones, the dice goes to your dice graveyard. Again, jumping the gun, don't even know where to begin. Some level 5s, because these must go to level 1 to 5. Level 1s are the weakest. Level monsters tend to have slightly more stats than their effect counterparts. Normal monsters are your beat sticks. They go out and they hit stuff really hard. What they do, they punch things. These guys have effects. They do fun stuff. I mean, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you kind of this base just should already be there, yeah. And then low fives are kind of like the boss monsters of your dice pool or dead. You know what? An Avatar one would be interesting. Ill tunes, cartoons. How dare I add tunes to this? What was I thinking? What? I don't think I did an Eddie. How dare I not do Eddie mean? Oh my god! What? How? Why? How? Okay, well, we're doing it. Where are you, Celeste? You're so pretty. Wait. Ah, oh, now I got later RH for you. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, I love some of your art for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nostalgia day for me. There we go, Celine. Celine, my queen. Okay, now I just sound like a simp doing that. Celine, my queen. Unless you want to do something, I think I have anything like a swap or like a deal by here. This one I have them organized. Yeah, Black Luster Soldiers always an option. Sacred Noble Knights. What? This is something. Point. This is more just attached to kind of proof of concept. So I'm going to be able to do more in the future. Anyways, so from level 4s, we're going to find where the humanoids are because we need to get all the Endymions. I unironically like the Endymion. That's right, there's Silent Magician. She does good. She's just also spell counters too. There's that Dark Magician in there. I mean, it's wide estimate, but at least there's a little more flexibility. They don't always have to be so tightly engined. Heroes are fun. You know, I'm probably going to do the Jada one and then fight the heroes. That'll be fun. Heroes versus mages. That's sounds like a plan to me. The mighty master of magic. It's all about tokens. Dungeon. Me and then you can target most of it. Oh, I say it this way. My own sanity. What do I have? And then I'm going. So I also need to go over here. Grab her tokens, so when she gets played. There we go. So when she's played, we can put her in the dungeon because she's a monster. Because it's just about having monsters, moving them around. Which is funny because you think, oh, is this monster be going to fight? It's really Dungeon Dice is really it's just a resource management game. You really break it down. That's really all it is. I don't think I do. What do you do? An interesting meatball. An interesting meatball. Could be worse. Dungeon Masters. He specifically more for, I think it's dice graveyard. Monster dice and you have lost it. Hard to get time on this one. Harm. Oh, just throw in Exodia. Can never go wrong with an Exodia. Let's not be too silly. Because I think you're about the normal monster. You get that normal monster action. You're specifically meant to work with a Black Rose Dragon against the character herself. Joey Wheeler. I used to have a guy named Joe. I tried to be like, joke about who Joey was. He was like, no, don't even do that. I'm not playing that game. Yeah, no Joey Wheeler. I get relinquished. He's definitely not. He's definitely a unique. I could just do this guy for the raw stats. I need extra defense. I'd rather have the effect, to be honest. Effect. You just spam summon a bunch of moonsters, or just do this guy. They can just eat one of my monsters and just get a stat boost for the rest of the game. It's just not really too much on his side. I really need to go and maybe add these a few different one. Add more of these at some point. Whenever well, technically, I do. This is considered in a finished state. Here's the end. Grab turtle or relinquish. You know what? Easy way to solve this problem. Boom, boom. Dual number even. Top, bottom's even. Top is odd. Bottom even. Top odd. It's odd. So we're going with turtle. This is our game master. We'll now crab turtle. In the end, it always goes to crabs. And you feel it now, Mr. Krabs. Turn nice pool. Let's start by just adding you in there, and then we're gonna add one last one. Magic. Let's see. We need humanoids. How do you do Sam? Let's choose a long time. Because the Gamini thing, that's right. Okay. But I mean, you have Gamini. Flare. Yeah, Thunder Dragons. Summon Thunder Dragons. Fun fact. As long as you got Star Chunks to feed them, they can summon more Thunder Dragons. Classic. Dark Magician. Oh my goodness. No. Yes. I remember back in the day, the classic we were playing. I too had a fascination for the Dark Magician. Now, not really. No more. That's long gone. Now it's just like, yeah, I remember. Was cute. But she's so. I'm all for that legendary fisherman. Check out the biceps. Like, why is there a synchro monster as an event? Because there's no synchros in Dungeon Dice monsters. But I can still utilize some effects. Get alternate ways of being summoned. Mm-hmm. What do you do actually? Right, no, almost ill. Because Gaminis summon Gaminis, because Gaminis. Monarchs are. Dungeon graveyard are banished. Right, yep, because monarchs. They don't like level 5s. They're kind of anti-level 5s. Kind of their whole shtick. Jinzo. Jinzo. Yeah, sure. UFO turtle. Some constructs. There we go. And we do need to go back over here because we do need the other one. Silent Magician. Let's go. Obviously, with the nice looking picture. No reason in particular. Witch of the Black Rose. Will return while these the only monster you control. You can roll one extra spell and trap out the most Perfect. It's been a while to look at that. I don't even remember half the things he's doing anymore. I gotta read all these again. Plus elemental heroes, toon monsters. Why you need Toon World for toon monsters? What is this? Yu-Gi-Oh? How is that a plant? You know what? No, don't ask, don't think. I remember I used to have this back in the day. That's cool. I have to play, especially this week. Right, because there's the other one that says like dungeon cards. Right, yes. Yeah, because from the dungeon, turn when this monster attack. It's a wall of illusion. It's supposed to be a wall, so those two. The labyrinth cards, yes. What are Red Eyes cards? Maybe I fight Joey instead. Armored Dragon. The Armored Dragon. So no level 2s we have other than this one. Okay, that's it. We're going to need mostly spells anyways, because we're all about to spell to max C. Okay, pre-roll, you can roll one dice this turn. When your opponent is special monster, get 2-star chance, but you cannot attack or defend. Yes, because it's max C. It's all about just being obnoxious. He's actually pretty good. He's actually really good. So I hit the limited one. You can only have one. So I just get 3 of these. Oh, that would be absolutely gross. It has to be limited. Kariba! It's a little hairy! It's a little hairy ball! I'm gonna throw my hairy balls at people. I think that's right, because it's that Kariba leader, and there's the people level there. You can actually do a Kariba. I need to add, that's fine, because I was gonna add more Karibos, because there's so many Karibo cards. So never got around to it. It's kind of into the like, a finish. There we go, serving. That's what I'm looking for. You need to go where you need to go where you need to go. Ninjas, which is apprentice. Romeo's Atlantean Prince. There you go. That's my favorite. That's my boy right there. There you go, the Atlanteans. Yes. Yes. I have problems. I need help. I need some milk. Me type. It's only 33 if you have blue eyes in your deck, which we have not already blue eyes. Because he can feed a little bit to, I think, Stardust. Dragon Maids. Most people love their Dragon Maids. Yeah, mid. Sometimes when a card adds, technically, she does chain off with them. One Spellcrest, I can pop that multiple times per turn from one Spellcrest. Really stack up on them. Spellcrest. Yeah, that thing they don't let them get stuff from their own stuff. Trap. I'll use Trap Crest instead. Returns, spend 2 more tokens, which can make a second attack this turn. It can move until the second attack has. Oh my goodness. Typo. So I'm going to be using Trap Crest. Well, for balance, so they have because you use cards. So normally, it goes into effect. Well, this card is your dice pool. You can special use most of them. Each one you control. Or sacrifice most of its enemy and maybe. So it's a combined level of 4. That's the whole. Once per turn, you can spend spellcraft to stack magic in this card for every 2 spells you can spend. Spend spellcraft to stack magic in this card for every 2 spells. Right, and that's how she stacks tokens herself. Turn when one or more human you control token value. One of your cards effects, but you control to negate the. Yep, there we go. Turn token human art. One piece you gotta watch out for is consuming your spell crest, because you add her just for that whole extra. Looking at it, so I just need one of her. I don't think I need more than one. Two of you. Two of you. Another one of you. One of you is good. Before you're done, this overall, you could again 24 is the max. You really need to work with what you got. I'm going to the Bugs Be Buggin'. Bugs Be Buggin'. Anywho. Do I want to do 2? Yeah, I want to do 2 of you at least. I'm already going to have 3 level 4s though. Do 4 level 4s. Level 1s. Then we can get her out the gate. Then we can get this one out next. So we just need another level 2. If we're going crab turtle, we don't need normals. Not that they don't work, it's obviously just a little less flexibility. What do we... Could actually be useful, if only in the beginning. And then she can just be like sacrificial material. Just a mild obstruction for the opponent. We would be giving up a 1 out of 24 space. It has to be a normal monster though. Oh my, the Crusader's right there. Oh my god. Help me. We do want to make sure we have a lot of spell cards. Let's look at the traps. Think for a trap. Do we want a jar card actually? Both you and your opponent gain spellcraft equal to half the token stack of this card. Round it up to the nearest one. Yep, so we both feed into it and we both gain from it. It's interesting. The main thing is going to be the 2 spell cards. You can dimension this card as a level 1 fight type monster. It is dimension 1 by 1 tile off your opponent's dungeon. This monster, because that's the thing, off your opponent's dungeon. This is still, I only have one of my tiles so my opponent can, so if they try to wall me in, I can use it to break out and be a little cheeky bugger. Dimension this card's level 1 if it's two turn. It's got utility again. There's always trap chest. Can never go wrong with those things. Ring of Destruction. You don't want too many trap stops. You want this one spell stuff. Trap dungeon. That's 2. What do you do again? Let's just go 6 points. Dungeon master for 1 heart remaining. Move your dungeon master last heart, and when your opponent dungeon master your heart remaining, the duel is a tie. You must be able to get this effect. During the roll phase, we roll all spell trap dice. Get Spell, trap, attack, and defense cards for the remainder of the row phase. Remove this card. Right, there we go. That's. Actually, a really powerful effect. Even just for that, the second one alone. Just having a way that I could just off the both of us. Like, I'm about to get you for a big finish. I already did one hard to you. Boom! That's just being salty, though. Die, who goes the highest number of lives, occurs, and we trap at 2-star. Another game 2-star. It's a good way to remove an unwanted monster. So we're not gonna go with Time Seal. Huh. There's actually some shenanigans you can do. You control 2 or more human on your dungeon, and 1 human on your control. You gain sense defense for 1 defense die roll until the end of the turn. You can defend the second turn. Also, turn your name. And turn 1 attack human on your graveyard. Person to get of course, because Dark Magician. Magician Circle. Control target. Target 1 normal type human on your dice. Put normal type, right? Reckless Greed. On your roll phase, you can roll 2 extra dice. Both are advanced dice. Then during your next roll phase, you roll 1 less die. So you kind of expect to go to the end of your next turn. This card remains in the play zone until its effect is fully resolved. Then it is returned to your hand. Okay. Because Reckless Greed. Unless you can get that somewhere. Cool. That's going to be used in the next roll phase. That's big move. Castle Wall. This is actually useful here. Attack, you get attack with all the innocence to get attackers to the end of your next turn. Disappear. These actually either trap chest or a jar card. I'm kind of thinking just jar of breed, just because it'd just be annoying. It's just obnoxious. Jar of greed now. Now I can blow off your dungeon. Why would you do that? Because I want to be that guy. Attack action. 5 spell crest. Same level all lasts from the grave. So opponents must to the grave, then for some reason zombies. Right, zombie. Yep, someone hit bomb. Boom. We're getting his done. It just works. So now we need spells. Still debating if I want to add another level 4. If I want to do. We're doing 2 level 2s. Let's not make this. Let's not make this more complicated than it needs to be. So now comes the fun part. We need spell cards. We don't technically need spell cards, because as long as the card uses spell crests, it's not quite 1-to-1 to Yu-Gi-Oh! There are exceptions. The main thing is that the timing is based on if they use spell or trap crests. Quests. I know how to talk. Quests. Essentially, spell crests means you can mostly use during your turn, and for the enemy specifically, their effects trigger whenever a card uses spell crests. So you don't specifically have to play spell cards. Anything that uses spell crests. Trap crests can be activated generally at any time, your or your opponent's turn. They usually have a caveat on a timing condition. So that's going to mean this is how I worked it there. So the cards aren't mad, it's more like which they consume. If they use a spell crest, then they can do like they play as a spell card. If they use trap crest, it can kind of be played like a trap card. Hence why he's expecting. Oh, this one's here. Which means technically I can play this at any time. Removing a monster, Regeki break. But you don't replay these. This is played as a trap. And that's why I said a trap test. Which is a trap chest option, which is over here. Trap chest. Look at that. It's a chest that gets placed in. It's obnoxious. It's annoying. It's point. Anyways, no, I have to yawn. Chicken nuggies. We have to spend more spell quests just to no. If we're gonna be burning a lot of spell trying to get effects off to use spell quests, so we can change the power and turn to how you control and stuff. Token stuff. That's most of the game. Swing turn 10. Alright, which is you can boost his attack or boost his defense. It's must listen to your graveyard, be a opponent's card, or effect. Graveyard, add it as an extra die to roll. You don't quite. He's still useful. Early beat stick, get him out there. I can see over here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because you get rid of normals, you get rid of. You both do the exact same, just normal effect. That's it. I really need. We need to. Where are the dungeons? Where are the dungeons? Domain of the true monarchs. There we go. We need a field card. Obviously. Andy, me, and we need a field card. Oh, this shit gonna go. I'm done. I don't know until I'm done. This is more just a test stream. It's not really meant to be a solid. This was the. Like everyone just goes put to a human monster, you can sacrifice the equipment target, especially for human to a dice pool. Yeah, it's true. So this is actually pretty useful. Just cheating off a lot of the stuff, so no reason not to throw it in there. It just works. Archfiend card. Too many equipment. Legs of Exodia. Arms of Exodia. Anybody know Exodia? We want a pot card. I mean, technically could play without one. I mean, it's a pot card. That's essentially the sky. Again, saturate the sky. Too much. Attack during roll phase, when you roll movement crest, you gain one spell, and trap crest for each roll the movement crest. Okay. As you can tell a bunch of monsters, and you can. Yeah, that's more if you have a vanishing deck. If you have. See, I'm just have to go with a pot of greed because I mean, it's pot of greed. What do it do? What does it do for real? Easy. For limited one, you can only have one copy of Pot of Greed in your dice puller deck. This card is special summon. With 5 spell crests, you can special with this card in your dungeon as a level 1 effect type monster. It has 0 attack, 0 defense, 10 hit points. Cannot move, attack, defend, and is unaffected by other card effects, but can still be attacked. So yes, get your Pot of Greed out. It's actually in your dungeon. Like a monster. Essentially, it's a token monster. It exists in your dungeon. And your opponent's monsters can run up and smash your pot. We keep that in. Anyways, its main effect. The last one. Third one. For 1 trap crest, during your roll phase, you can select one of your rolled dice and choose which side to play it on. That good. Just being able to just take one dice, like I want it on. No. This dice, I want it on this face. And again, Pod has its advantages too. It's not like it's terrible. Again, same thing. Same, by spell crash, but something in the dungeon, low one effect on monsters, and 0 times, so most plus have that same effect right there. That's where someone has a level 1 effect type monster. No shtick. They exist in their physical thing in your dungeon that can be destroyed. This one specifically is for 2 trap crests during your roll phase. Just like 1 extra die from your dice pool, or 1 advanced die to roll this turn. And after you rolled your dice, you can re-roll 1 die this turn. The advantage of this one, I'll get to roll an extra dice. That's potentially more resources. Because the way you gain resources in this game specifically is through your dice roll. Dice will either have stars, movement, any of these symbols on them. Whenever they land on the symbols, well, that's a firefly. I'm not gonna kill it. I thought it was something else. I gotta take you outside, don't I? I'll do it later. I'm streaming right now. I'm sorry, buddy. It's a bad time to get stuck in my room. It's 12 too. My mom's asleep. I don't wake up. Take a potato. Eat it. As you play, you'll gain more of these with each dice. Whenever you roll them during your roll phase, how you gain resources effectively from your dice. They'll either have a plus modifier on them, or times, or just the crest itself. The more dice you roll, that's more resources you can gain. And Dungeon Depths is at the end of the. When you really break it down, it's a resource management game. There you have your monsters, you get your GM, and your GM has life. So your opponent monster hits you. Well, at least the way the overhaul is just. Whenever your dungeon is hit by an opponent's monster, you don't just lose 1 life. You lose a heart for effectively every 50 damage. So if they hit you for 10 to 50, you lose a heart. If it's 60 to 100 damage, you lose 2 hearts. If it's 110 to 150, you lose 3, and so on and so forth until eventually you get to 300 more damage. Pretty much one shot, your DM is just deleted. Adios. Sucks to suck, fam. Which is why Pot of Duality is actually pretty good, because you get to roll an extra dice, which means more resources. Pot of Greed is good because you can take 1 dice and control exactly what you're getting, and that can actually be a boon in of itself. Especially when you're rolling like higher levels. Because you get something specifically off this. That little cutie patootie. I'm gonna go with this one because I'm gonna go with 2 Wonder Wands. Try and get these one because you can when your rough phase monsters in your dice pool. You can spend it to your dungeon by spending 2 now. Well, that's why I have Utes. Make it getting him out because you can sacrifice the equip target to special them. So I can equip this. I got on her somebody else here. Even you actually. I have an extra 1 of Utes. And I can sack because with this one, even if it has any spell tokens, they'll just go straight into you. And then I took this card. This one does not trigger its own card's main effect, which is the. Use 1 of the following effects. When this card be removed from the dungeon zone. Also give any other cards that can stack magic tokens. Add 1 to each. 5 spell crest. Add 1 magic token to this card. This figure is literally this card on your effect. Also if you have any other cards that can stack magic tokens, add 1 each. Right. Yep. Because we're all about this magic tokens. Hey, do you have any spell cards that let me burn tokens? Or I don't think so. Hey, Robert, let's keep moving. Let's look around. Let's see. Dungeons, equipment, we have equipments. We already have the pop card. We don't need that. Don't think we're gonna need. Currently, we have 2 of them on your graveyard. You can. I'm not sure you need 2 in there anymore, so it's not. Main phase, both you and your opponent roll 2 advanced dice and add up the crash roll from the all 4 advanced dice. And gain 12 crafts. And full spec as well, send this card to your graveyard. It's well, yeah. In this case, it doesn't cost us to use, but because it is a spell card, it would be considered a spell crest being activated. Unless stated otherwise, by default, it's their effect. It's usually the whatever crest they use. So now we get to technicalities. They're actually gonna do normal types. Don't really do a lot of sacrificing to really make that really heavy viable. We use this, chain this off chaos there, but then it's not as aggressive on that. Dicky it is then. Throwing up stuff. When in doubt, no Rick Ecky. Could focus more on monsters. We don't. Since you're great enough for the dungeon, this turn, type only for the dice pool, especially to the dungeon. Just needs way to kind of pop her out a little bit here. You know what? Yeah, last wheel it is. There you go, last wheel. Boom. So what we're looking at, 4 traps, 5 spells. You know what? Let's double up Witches Apprentices. I'm feeling feisty right now. I only want one of you. I don't think you. How many level 4s do I want? That is the question. I kind of want to be just like hashtag yo, whoa. Let's go with 2 Master of Magics. And I can sack some other stuff to get him out. I can roll this. Gotta think real hard. I'm in sweaty card mode. Oh no. No, my stream bitrate's low. That's not good. It's not good at all. Well, let me finish this deck up, get it set up, save it, get things set up so I have it as one down here. I'll try another stream. I'm going to actually test this deck out. I get a friend to play with me too. That'd be nice. Alright, I'm still gotta get looking for like monsters. Just really torn as to if I really want to go hard on the lower 4s. I mean, I want to. It's not a matter of do I want to. I want to. It's just, is it worth it? Because there's no instant test, so they just refer to it as beastie. This one tries. They try to streamline some things. It's not as intense. Two Dark Magicians. It's always Zodia is always tempting to add. Zodia is always tempting to add. It's just something spicy about it. And there you go, Labyrinth. This is such a whole Labyrinth setup. That's it. That's irrelevant. So we'll be adding another one in the Master of Magics. Master of Magic. You can't go wrong with the boy. He is the boy. He is the bubble boy. These ones here. Get him a little easier. But I mean, it's still with a plus 30 attack and defense. It's not worse. That's a lot of utility. Utility. Alright, so now we need dice. And I just remembered what I forgot to do. Look at that. Look at me. Forgetting to do this. Listen, I am smart. Okay, I know what I'm doing. You can trust me 100%. Never go. You can never go wrong with me. Yeah, we're gonna make the dice pool. Level 1 effect monsters. Level 2 effect monsters. Level 4 effect monsters. There we go. Now we have. It's done. Let's review it. We got Regeki for clearing out things we don't like. Uses spell crests. We got disappear to get rid of something we don't like. We also use a spell crest. Cast walls for defense. Because I'm not worried about attack. Because then you guys can always do that by just using tokens anyways. We got time seal, so we can knock back something we don't like. Regeki brings set up a trap just get rid of something we don't like. Got this to. Like a level 1, or at least get a level 1 now. Moving, pop duality for the extra rolls, resources, baby. There's our dungeon card, and we got the Wonder Wand. Yes, Queen. Yes. Now, take everything and put it all together. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Forget, we do need to get the tokens. Because we do need the tokens. Spare some right. Because that would make too much sense if I just did that. Too much sense. I mean, come on, it's me we're talking about. Why would I do something that makes sense? I need to do. Alright, we go in here. We need the pot of duality. Yes, Queen! Yes! I need to stop doing that. I'm hurting myself every time. Every time I do that, I hurt myself. Ever so slightly. A small part of my soul just rinses in pain and just asks why. It's chugging! It's chugging! Oh my god! He's eating her! Then he's gonna eat me! Oh my god! I need to stop. I need to stop. It's time to stop. No more. I wish I could just hit a thing and just clear the whole thing. That would be so nice. And get rid of that. A lot of dice coming out. There's not more. But wait! There's more! There we go. Get all those. These no more. This. Ending me, come on. I've used that deck before. That's legit one of the decks I actually liked. And now anyone who might find this somehow. Some way it's gonna think I don't actually like it. Who does I do? So we need to do this. So we got number 1, number 2, Burger King foot lettuce. And then I instantly realized what I needed. It's fine. It's okay. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I'm just horrendously disappointed in myself. switch. Loading. No, we don't need no 3. We need one still. No 2 here. Okay. Pretty much it. Moses, sir. Car. So we're gonna switch it here, and that's not what I'm looking for. Oh my god, hey, they're just as talking. Why am I so dumb? Please, somebody, help me. Please. There's so much stupid I can handle. Why do I hurt myself so? Right, I know I added 2 of you, so I need to add 2 of you. There we go. Let me check this in there. Then we need. Bing, bada boom. Go over here. Now we need things to go my way. I need some stuff. I need some peeps. Let's find the waifu and the husbandos. Everybody likes the cool pictures. Everybody likes the cool pictures. Everybody likes the cool pictures. It's like the cool kids in the house. Here, this same verse as the verse. Except 2, 2. Look at that. It's like clockwork. We got it going in here. Listen, mistakes are just part of life at this point. You just learn to accept it. I don't argue with them no more. I just keep moving. It be that way sometimes. There ain't nothing we can do about it but cry and realize that sometimes some of us truly are just too dumb to live. I mourn the death of my one and only original thought. It did die. Scared and alone. Somebody wonder if I ever find this dude. I am horrendously unhinged. And I need help. I need actual help. Like, I need legitimate professional help. Last time I tried getting professional help, the therapist had to get a restraining order on me, apparently. I was a little too unhinged for their liking. But you know what? I wish I could get a restraining order on myself sometimes. I need a break from me. I swear I can math. I swear I can math. No. Anyways, we now have this is a vending here. That's okay. Look at that weird. I swear, if I misclicked that and I deleted it and did not save that, I would flip this table and delete this whole mod. It's about to kind of get a test. See it, and I'll go review it myself. See what I can do. What I can change. That should about do it.